All right, so I'm at the Canpur booth and I am trying a pretty funny IEM. It's the Canpur Silver Flash. And it's funny because this IEM costs $130 while everything else on this table costs a few $1,000s, some up to $5,000, right? So this is by far the cheapest IEM that they have here. It's their entry level and it's probably one of the cheapest IEMs I've tried at the show so far. I've been trying a lot of weird esoteric stuff. Anyway, this IEM is pretty good. I was actually very pleasantly surprised by it. Is this the best, best bang for your buck IEM, especially under the Canpur name? Probably not. There's definitely some oddness in its tuning here. It's not a very well-balanced IEM, but it is a good IEM from a listening standpoint and enjoyment standpoint. I had it in my ears and I just sat down and listened to it for quite a while. Now, in terms of sound then, I guess, so this is a very bassy IEM. This IEM has, that really big, very bodied sort of bassy sound that is very reminiscent of a lot of the high-end IEMs. They like to go for a ton of bass to almost overwhelm the senses. This sort of has that going on with it. It is a boomy type of bass, so I would say, that control, that tightness, the nuance isn't really there. It's more like that fun, dirty bass, big boom, big body. A lot of weight, but not a lot of slam, if you know what I mean, right? The mid-range is fine. The treble is okay. It's not the best, most well-maintained, controlled, most extension treble at all by any means, but it's also like not overdone, not overly sharp, not overly crisp. It's just there to provide just a little bit of color to the music and help balance out that overall big, bassy response, right? So from that perspective, this thing costs $130. It has the Canpur name on it. It's a fun, bassy beater set if you can afford $130 as a beater set. And frankly, I like it more than some of the other Canpur IEMs here that cost 10 times more, or even some of the other music tech IEMs that I've tried that are, really esoteric, really boutique. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I think this IEM is really for those who are really into the hobby. I wouldn't recommend this as your first IEM by any means, but for those who are into the hobby, who are familiar with the Canpur name and just want another toy to play with, I could recommend this as a fun pickup.